So I'm just gonna try something different today for the audio part of my video. I figured that, I would poke around on Minecraft because I do enjoy Minecraft. I am one of those adults who never outgrew the childish stuff, but I just love the creativity and the openness of this game, the sandbox. The server that I play on is one that we have for staff that one of these days I need to post the information so that you guys can hop on if you want to. We have different types of mods on here, so it's not vanilla Minecraft, it's all these different types of like quests and things that you can do. Mods that just kind of enhance the experience and adds a lot of new content. So there's kind of a lot more going on than just the vanilla game. So I thought, I'll play this, just talk and kind of see what information I get, if I even get anything worthwhile, or if this is just me talking to myself for no reason. So today's video, I'm again trying the new style that I've been poking around with. I wanted to try something full-bodied, maybe with a simple background, and kind of had a Krueger body in mind. So I did a quick sketch of Krueger and just kind of messed around with the shading. I actually kind of started with my light source in one area and ended up changing it later on, so the lighting might end up being kind of confusing in this particular picture. I like the glowingness that it eventually gets, and it's fun to play with the multiplier and the screening for different contrasting of the colors. Sorry, you're gonna probably hear clicking on my keyboard. I didn't want to just sit here and stare at my monitor while I was trying to figure out what to say. I thought it might be easier to play a game and talk at the same time, and then see if there's any content that's worth posting, because I don't want to keep sitting here and saying, oh, I should have planned ahead and had a script or whatever. If this is something that's intriguing for you guys, let me know, and maybe this is what I'll do going forward, is just playing a game and talking, and then I can just pull content out from whatever I randomly stumble on for dialogue. Yeah, oh, and I just crashed the Minecraft server. We have a mod that's Twilight Forest, and it takes you to this other place where you can do quests. It's kind of like Greek mythology in a way, and I was trying to chop down a really massive tree. The server didn't appreciate that. We don't have a big server, it's just a large enough server so that we can all play together, and there's not a lot of us that are playing of staff. We maybe have 30 people, and currently there's about 5 of us that will play on a daily basis. So it's like Twilight Forest, and I'm just trying to chop down this really huge tree. And killed the server, it didn't appreciate it. But it is what it is. Oh, and I was able to log back on, and there goes the tree. Back to the drawing, I guess. So I drew Krueger, wanted to try the full body and a simple background. Just trying to see how I can carry the style through a whole picture. It's okay. I feel a little more confident in how I'm approaching the style, but it definitely still needs a bit of cleanup. I kind of repeated the background that I did for the previous video, just like the greens with the little solar dots. I really like how that looks. It has like a nice touch to it. Krueger was really my first pet. I got her back in 2007, so she's up there in age, not as old as they supposedly can live for, but she's not a baby. I hope that I can keep her around for a really long time. It's discouraging because you have those scientists who raise these guys and study them. They don't seem to be able to keep these guys around very long. They seem to die kind of young. Maybe that's a laboratory versus a home situation. Krueger's pretty stubborn, so maybe we'll have her for a long time, which is my hope. My husband, he's not a fan of the bird, so I know he's probably counting down the days for her to pass along, but I hope that we have her for another 20 years or so, or however long we're blessed to keep her around. So you're going to notice a little bit of an audio change. This is later in the day. I started this video around lunchtime, and now it's like 7 at night. I had a whole bunch of other audio for this, but I thought it might be kind of better to maybe focus more on Krueger African greys in general. That way it's kind of all relevant and on topic, not all over the place like I usually am. So the last part of this video, I was saying how I was hoping that Krueger would be around for another 20 years or so, which would probably put her about, between 30 and 40 years old. And, they used to say that these guys could go up to like 80 years in captivity. They've gradually decreased how long they're supposed to live. I think average now is probably anywhere from 40 to 60 years. I don't know if they're even still saying that. Still seems like a high amount. Either way, I do realize that they're going to be around for a long time. So that's why I say hopefully 20 years is a good like minimum bet or hope that she'll be around for that. She's a lot of fun to have, in my opinion anyways. Like I've said before, my husband hates her. He doesn't like the noises that she makes. But I do. I enjoy them. I enjoy making sounds, and it's just kind of something I do with her all the time. Unfortunately, I've taught the kids to be noisy too, so even the kids will make all kinds of different noises. There'll even be times I'll be out and about and I might kind of just make a noise for her out of habit, and I'll pause and realize, oh gosh, I'm not even at home with the bird. I'm out about shopping or whatever, and people are going to think I'm super crazy, and we know that I am, but it doesn't have to be advertised to complete strangers in the store. Though, I mean, I guess how is that any different than strangers online? I don't know. She makes all kinds of cool little sounds and mimics things. She'll mimic the microwave or the car locking, the telephone. Mostly sounds, some words. Just have some words and some phrases here and there, but she definitely likes her sound effects. She's on a top of the line pellet food for African greys or for parrots in general. Recommended by her vet. She's very healthy as far as I know. Never had a history of plucking, so she's healthy and happy and content. Loves to destroy toys. She's very active, so she's definitely, there's a lot going on for her. Always doing something, and she's just a fun animal to have. I really enjoy having her around, and if you're someone that has the money, because they're expensive to keep, if you have the money and the time to invest, they're wonderful companions to have. I would never undo buying her. She truly is wonderful to have. And I enjoy painting her and drawing her, even though feathers can be kind of a pain in the butt. But the nice thing about this style is you don't really focus on all the tiny little details. It's just kind of getting the general idea that there are feathers in there, but you're not spending hours upon hours doing every single little line. I enjoy the more simple approach to this, but it still has just a soft, pretty painted touch to it, so I do like it. And I want to keep doing this. It's a little more inspiring and encourages me to do more drawings. No, I had pointed out that they're expensive to keep. Our closest avian vet is an hour out, so it's a long drive just to go out. She has to have a special carrier to be able to get her there safely. On top of that, the toys that you can get for parrots, if you buy them from the store, are really expensive, like $20-$30. And Krueger is a type of bird that she will destroy that toy in maybe an hour, so it can get really expensive. One of these days I want to look into making my own, because there's a store that sells pieces in bulk and you can kind of create your own toy and put things together. So that's definitely something that I want to do in the near future. We'll see, if time will allow for it or not. I hope you enjoyed this video. I try to do kind of a longer vlog, whatever you want to call it, type video, just talking about something that interests me. If you liked what you see and what you heard, please consider commenting, liking, and subscribing. I really appreciate the support. Thank you.